Inhale to 3. 1, 2, 3. Let it go for 3. Moving through your own breath cycle, slowing down those inhales and the exhales. Feel your body sinking into the mat. This is the only place you need to be right now. We're going to set an intention for our class tonight. So whether that is relaxing, be finding peace, or finding your yoga practice once again. It could be finding quiet, finding yourself. Any intention you have, keep it in the back of your mind for the next hour. You can go ahead and bring the soles of the feet together, bend the knees, splay the knees out, reclined butterfly. If you need support, you can tuck some pillows or blocks under the knees, even rolled up blankets. Walk the shoulders under you so the shoulder blades lie flat. And feel this hip opener. And go ahead and bring opposite hand to opposite elbow overhead, making a frame around your head. Just gently stretching out through the shoulders. You feel a bit of a stretch through the front body as well. Inhale. And exhale. We'll be moving through a warm-up before we flow. And at the end of class, we will relax and bring it down to the floor once again. Allowing your body to open up, releasing on the mat. Release the tension, stress, whatever you're holding on to. When you feel ready, bring the arms down, close up the knees like a book. Wiggle the feet out to hip width apart. And windshield wiper the knees, so dropping the knees to the right, feet stay where they are. And then over to the left. This might feel really great on your back, but remember to listen to your body. And if something doesn't feel good, come out of it. Inhale one way and exhale back over. Getting a low back massage here. One more over to the left. And bring the legs back to center. And we're gonna lift up right leg. Drop right ankle over left knee. So you have the shape of a 4. And then go ahead and pull that left leg in closer. And if you can, interlace the fingers behind the thigh, keeping your shoulders and head planted on the mat. And if this is too much, you're welcome to leave the legs where they are with that left foot planted. Flexing the right foot. So pressing that heel out. You should feel this up the hamstring, the glute, even in the hips. Inhale. Exhale, pull it closer. Challenge yourself. Inhale. And exhale, pull it closer. One more. In and out. Holding it for a couple more breaths. Wherever you are. You can drop left foot. We will unwind out of it, this time lifting left leg up. Figure 4 on the other side. Bringing that left ankle over right knee. Option to keep it here, or press it out, pressing that left leg away. Or take it further and pull that right leg closer if you can interlock the fingers behind the thigh. Find your figure 4. Inhale. And exhale, pull it closer. Breathe in. And out, pull it closer. One more in. And out, pull it in. Holding our figure 4, a few more breaths. And drop the right leg. Unwind. Plant the hands beside you, so just beside the hips. We're gonna bring one leg up at a time, flexing the feet. So spread the toes wide and press out through the heels. You should really feel this in the hamstring. We're gonna lower right leg to 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it back up. Flex the feet, spread the toes, press out through the heels, a little stretch in the hamstrings. And we'll start to lower left leg, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it back up. Last one, we'll do them both at the same time. Press out through the heels. Inhale. Exhale, lower, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Walk the feet back in toward the hips. As close as you can, walk the feet in. Drop the hands beside the hips. Inhale. Exhale, lift the hips, just a bridge pose. You can walk the shoulder blades underneath you if that feels good. You can even tuck the thumbs under the hips. Maybe bring it up to the toes. And we're going to lower very slowly, so untuck the shoulders. Lower down as slow as you can, being gentle with our back. And we'll take a second round and hold it a little longer. So drop the hands, walk the feet in. Breath in. And lift the hips. Finding your bridge pose. Listening to your body. Holding for 5 breaths. Inhale. And exhale. In. Out. When you finish that last breath, untuck the shoulders, slowly, slowly lower it down. Your bum is the last to drop. We're going to reach that right hand up over the head and begin to roll over to the right into a fetal position. The left hand on the floor or on the mat. We'll take a nice breath here in our fetal. Inhale. And exhale. And you can press it up, coming right into a tabletop. So stacking these shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. Those toenails are on the mat. Inhale, gazes up, drop the belly, lift the tailbone, cow. Exhale, tuck the tailbone around the spine, chin to chest for cat. In for cow. Out for cat. Flow through your cat-cow. And when you come into your cat, you can take the option, if you like, to press the hips to heels. And then inhale to scoop up the mat into your cow. Exhaling for cat, rounding the spine like a cat. Inhaling to pull the chest up and through for cow. Moving with our breath. One more round through your cat-cow. And when you come back up to your cow, come to a neutral spine. So just a flat back here. Spread the fingers wide, reset your tabletop. We're going to extend the left foot behind us, pressing out through the heel. Maybe turn those toes inward so it's nice and straight. your half sunbird. Extend that right arm out in front of you, so opposite arm to foot. Inhale, elbow to knee. Exhale, reach. Inhale, bring it in. Exhale, extend. Nice and long. Energy through the fingertips, through that heel. One more, bring it in. Reach it out. Bend that knee. Reach back, grab the foot if this is available. Kick into the foot or into the hand. If this is not available for you today, keep a full sunbird. Holding for 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down. Spread the knees wide. Big toes come to touch. Sit back on the heels. Walk it out to your child's pose, a wide-legged child's pose. Dropping the forehead, releasing through the hips. Catching our breath. Notice how the body feels right now after your yoga warm-up. Bring it back to a tabletop. Reset. Extending right foot out, half sunbird. Turn those toes inward. Extend left arm. Long line from fingertips to heels. Inhale, elbow to knee. Exhale, extend. Inhale, crunch. Exhale, reach. Bring it in and out. One more. Bend that knee if that's available. Reach back for the foot. Kick into the hand. Opening up here. Full sunbird. Holding for 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down, reset that tabletop, maybe roll out the wrists for a second. Spread the fingers wide on the mat. Tuck the toes under, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Press out through the palms to send those hips back. Pedal it out if you need to. Stretch through those hamstrings. Warming them up. Come to stillness. Take a big breath in and sigh it out. Let it go. Big breath in, one more. And let it go. We're going to pull it forward into a plank. Option to keep it lifted or drop to the knees, untuck the toes. Plug those elbows in, lower nice and slowly. Chin touches the mat. Inhale, baby cobra, using the lower back to lift the chest. We're not using our hands. You can bring them to a hover. Press the feet into the mat. Those kneecaps should lift up. Our lower back is working here. Lower it down. Tuck the toes, press into the hands, lift the hips, downward dog. Look between the hands and walk it up to the top of your mat. Or forward fold. And reaching those fingertips down. Grab opposite elbow with opposite hand. Hanging out in ragdoll. Releasing through the head and neck. Releasing through the upper body. The knees can have a fairly deep bend. You don't have to straighten them all the way. Release those fingertips down. Inhale, pull the hands up to the shins. Pull the chest forward, flat back. This is our halfway lift. Big breath in. Exhale, fold. One more. Inhale, halfway lift. The crown of the head should be reaching in front of you, reaching straight out. Exhale, forward fold. Crown of the head to the mat. Bend through the knees, reaching the arms out to the sides. Come to standing, arms up overhead, optional back bend. And exhale, hands through heart center. Thumbs should be at the sternum, pressing in. Inhale. And exhale, let it go. You can grab a drink here if you'd like, or continue breathing. We'll drop the hands to a mountain pose, palms facing forward. Tuck that tailbone under. Slight bend in the knees. Drop the shoulders. Nice and strong. A few more breaths. Inhale, reaching those arms up overhead, palms touch, optional back bend. Exhale, folding forward, hands come through heart center. All the way down to the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. And speeding it up. And exhale, fold. That left leg is going to lift high and back. The right leg is forward. We're going to drop that back knee, untuck the toes. Taking a low lunge here. So our right leg is forward. Our right hand is going to come to the inside of right leg onto the mat. Left arm reaches up, looking up toward that left hand. Low lunge with a twist. Bring that left hand down beside right foot. This time, right hand reaches up, twist the other way. Drop the hands. Tuck the toes and plant the hands on the mat. The right foot coming back to meet left, downward facing dog. Ripple forward, high plank. Keep it lifted or drop to the knees. Plug those elbows in. Lowering nice and slow. Down to the mat, drop the chin. Inhale, baby cobra. or King Cobra, pressing through the hands, keeping a deep bend in the elbows. Our pelvis is on the mat. Lower it back down. Tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Look between the hands, walk it up. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift and lengthen halfway. Exhale, fold. That right foot is going to lift high and back. And drop the back knee and tuck the toe. So this time the left foot is up in front. We're going to drop that left hand to the inside of left foot. Right arm reaches up for a twist. Reach those fingers up. And then we'll switch. So right hand down, left hand up. And drop it down, frame that foot. Tuck the back toes, press into the hands, down dog. Hips are high. Ripple forward, high plank. Plug the elbows in, hold that core. And lower down nice and slow. And drop the chin, choose your back bend. So this can be your baby cobra, king cobra. And lower it down. Tuck the toes, lift the hips, down dog. Look between the hands, walk it up. Forward fold. Reverse swan dive. Bring it all the way up. Palms touch overhead, optional back bend. Exhale, hands to heart. Thumbs press into the sternum. Take a breath. Let it go. One more. Let it go. Inhale, arms reach up overhead, palms touch. Back bend. Hands come through heart as we fold down to the mat. Fingertips touching the floor. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. And exhale, folding. The left foot is going to lift high and back. Keep that back knee raised, lunging into the right leg. So our knee is stacked directly over ankle. Reaching arms up for a crescent lunge. Palms face each other. Energy through the fingertips, drop those shoulders. We're going to reach over to the right. Keep those legs straight and strong. Bring it up. And open the arms left. Reach the arms up. One more on each side. Open it right. Up. And left. And up. Look between those hands. Look at the space up between them. Challenging your balance. And we'll drop the hands to frame right foot. Right leg comes back to meet left. Down dog. Pedal it out. Look between the hands, walk it up. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Reverse swan dive. All the way up, hands through heart. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Optional back bend, exhale, fold. This time, right leg going high and back, so left leg is forward for our crescent lunge. Stacking knee over ankle. Whew. Reach arms up. Nice and strong in the legs. Let the shoulders drop down your back. And find that breath. We're going to open the arms out to the right. And bring them up. And open them left. Make sure that knee is over the ankle. Bring it to center. One more right. Center. Left. And center. Ooh. Bring the hands down to frame left foot, press it back, down dog. And this time we're gonna walk the hands back to the feet. So bring it to the back of your mat into a fold. Start to roll it up one vertebrae at a time. The head is the last to rise as slowly as you can. When you get that head up, roll the shoulders forward and drop them down the back. Palms face forward. Take our mountain pose. Bend through the knees. Tailbone tucks under. Big inhale. And exhale. In. And out. Take a step forward with that right foot. The back toes, so those left toes are gonna face the upper left corner of the mat. So they're on a 45-degree angle coming into our warrior one. So wiggle the feet far enough apart that you feel a stretch down the back leg. Lunge into right leg, that's where you'll feel it. If you don't feel anything, you need a wider stance. Make sure those hips are squared forward as much as they can. Arms reach up. Bring the gaze between the hands. We're gonna come light on the left toes. Bring the hands back. So come to the tiptoes of the left foot. Make sure that right foot is planted. We're going to put our weight on the right foot, spring forward, warrior three. So this can be your airplane arms or reach them straight up. Point the back toes, keep a straight line. Start to hinge forward, aiming for the letter T. Someday we will get there. Reaching it up. And now here, I want the right hand to reach toward the floor. If you need a book or block or anything, you can go ahead and use that, or you might be able to do it without. You're gonna flex the left foot and left arm reaches up. You're gonna open the hips. For 3, 2, and 1. Drop the hand, drop the foot, bring it up. That was our half moon pose. So take a step back. We're gonna come into our warrior one on the other side. So this time the left foot forward. And the right toes, so the back foot, the toes are facing the upper right corner of the mat. And again, widen your stance if you need to. You wanna feel the stretch down that right leg. Square the hips, lunge into left knee. So ankle under knee. Arms up. This is our warrior one. Feeling our flow and doing our best. Our yoga does not have to be perfect. That's why it's called a yoga practice. Start to come light on the right toes. All the weight is in left foot. Hands can reach back like an airplane or stay up, your choice. We're going to put the weight into left foot as we spring forward. Warrior 3. Point the back toes. Start to hinge forward. Hips staying level. If you need to grab the wall or a chair, or even if you fall over, that's okay. And we're going to start to drop the left hand down to the mat. Right arm reaching up. Flex that right foot. Open the hips. Whew. Again, if you fall over, that's okay. Might be knee here in a second. For 3, 2, and 1. Drop the hand, drop the foot. Come to stand. You can grab some water here if you like. We'll meet at the back of our mats. Meet in a mountain pose. Big breath in. Sigh it out. Big step with right foot, bring it forward. Left heel is going to drop. Toes open out toward the side. Taking our warrior 2, lunge into right knee. Heels should be in line, so eyeball it. Heels should be lined right up. Open the arms. Look toward right fingertips. Make sure that knee is pulling open so you can feel it through the hips. We'll do a bit of a flow here. So you can flip the right palm. Left hand comes down the back leg or wraps around the back. Peaceful warrior, right arm comes up overhead, looking up toward it. Keep that lunge deep. Warrior 2, arms reach out. And this time dropping the right forearm on top of the right thigh. Fingertips facing straight out to the side. And that left arm is going to windmill up, bicep above the ear. Keep that lunge nice and deep. And we'll flow here, warrior 2. Peaceful warrior. Warrior 2. Revolved warrior. One more round, warrior 2. And peaceful. Remember Keep that lunge, that leg should be burning. Now warrior two, and revolved. Warrior two. We're going to swing the arms down to frame the right foot, turn the left toes forward, plant the hands, right foot comes back to meet left, downward facing dog. Ripple forward, high plank, plug the elbows in, lower down nice and slow. Chin to the mat. Inhale, choose your back bend. Exhale, lower. Chin to the mat, tuck the toes, press into the hands, lift the hips. Swing left leg up, three-legged dog. Look between the hands, pull it up. So that leg should land right between the hands. We're going to drop that right heel, turn the toes out, and swing it up, warrior two. I'm just gonna turn around so you can see me better. Yeah. So yes, left leg is forward on this side here. Make sure the knee is stacked over ankle. And the right toes are facing out to the side. Heels are lined up, drop the shoulders, line up shoulders with hips. Look to the left. We'll flow here. Peaceful warrior, flip left palm, bring it up overhead. Right arm down the thigh or back behind your back. Keep your lunge. Bring your gaze up to the hand. And we'll take a warrior two. Dropping that left forearm onto left thigh. Swinging right arm up, bicep above the ear. Take a breath here. And bring it up. Warrior two. Peaceful warrior. Warrior two. Bring it down. Revolved warrior. You should feel this in the side body, so that right side of the body. Warrior two, one more round. Peaceful warrior. And two, revolved. Warrior two. You're going to wiggle that right foot so the toes face forward, arms reach down, frame left foot, palms press into the mat, step it back to down dog. Press those hips back and pedal it out one last time. Keep pedaling it out. Our final flow, ripple forward, high plank. Keep it lifted or drop to the knees, plug elbows in, lower nice and slow. Chin touches the mat, inhale, baby cobra or king cobra. Exhale, lower. Tuck the toes, plant the hands, press it back. Take the knees wide to the outside edges of the mat, drop them down. Big toes touch. Sit back on those heels and walk the hands out to drop the forehead. Child's pose. Feel yourself releasing onto the mat. And 2 more breaths. And start to walk the hands forward, pull the hips up, come to lie on the belly. Drop it down. We're going to extend the arms up. Those toes are pointing out. We'll take our half Superman. So that left arm is going to lift and right leg at the same time. Keep the head down. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, lower. Reach up, right hand, left leg. And lower. Other side, so left hand. And switch. Right hand. And switch. Other side. One more each way. Left hand up. And right hand, left foot. Last one. Drop it down. I'm going to take cactus arms here. So arms out to 90 degrees. And start to pull that left knee up toward left elbow. Dropping that left ear so we're facing the right side of the room. In your gecko pose. Coming into our cool down of the class. Feel the body release into the mat. The chest comes right down. Big breath in. And sigh it out. You can pull that left leg straight behind you. We're going to switch sides. So that right knee is coming up toward that right elbow on the floor. And drop right ear so left side of the face is up. Just looking away. And feel the release here. Release this practice so far. Release negativity. Release any limiting beliefs. Just release. 3 more breaths on this side. When you're finished, right leg can come back and roll over onto your back. When you get here, we're going to come into a second round of reclined butterfly. So the soles of the feet touch, knees splay wide. Walk the shoulder blades under. Feel the difference. Is there any difference from when we started? This was our very first pose. Maybe the back sinks lower onto the mat. Or the hips splay wider. Maybe the knees are almost touching the mat. Maybe the feet pull in closer. Bring opposite elbow and opposite hand up overhead once again. Opening up through the chest. Maybe take an opposite grip. Allow the body to sink down. You're welcome to stay in this pose for the remainder of class if you like. Or when you're ready, start to extend out through the legs, opening the legs a bit further than hip width apart. Release the hands, palm up for gesture of receiving, or palms down for gesture of grounding, or just bring them to your belly. And grab a blanket, pillow, whatever you need to get comfortable for your final resting pose. Take your time. You invested this time into your growth, into your mind and body. Thank yourself for doing that. Take a big breath in to the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Exhale for 3. 1, 2, 3. In for 3. Out for 3. In. And out. Continue these breaths. In for 3. And out for 3. Recall that intention that you set at the beginning of class, bringing it out from the back of your mind to the front. And Just being mindful of it. Did you release what you needed to release? Did you find what you needed to find? Thank yourself for being open to this energy, open to the practice. And I thank you for coming tonight. Stay in your final Shavasana as long as you need. And I hope everyone has a great night. Namaste.